Hi everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. I have not been feeling well, so my voice is a little odd, and hopefully I can get through this without coughing. I think I'm on the mend. I'm just not all the way 100% yet. So I did want to get this going because January 6th is here, which means two things. I can show you the inside of the catalog, but you can also order now all of the new January mini catalog and online exclusives. There's new kits, there's bonus days for you'll earn money to spend in February with the money that you spend in January. I have a free class with purchase. I have a couple of more days that you can sign up for my try it class. My website had issues while I was not working over Christmas and while I was sick, and I didn't care over Christmas. But it should mostly be back up. It goes down on occasion when they're tweaking it. It's being fixed and perhaps overhauled all the way. But I extended my Try It class registration because so many of you had emailed and said you weren't able to register there towards the end of registration. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. If you need more information about them, then you can just go watch these videos. They all have information on them. This is my card club for January. We're using Nature's Symphony, and this is our first card, and the bonus bundle is Gears and Textures. So I used the Nature's Symphony suite of products with Gears and Textures. This won't be the bonus project that we make in club, but you can kind of see the two of them mixed together. Then here is the same suite again, and this is a card that talks a lot about Try It class because I did it using a past Try It template. So if you go watch that one, I'll have some of these pop up too during this video so you can find the links easily, and then I'll have the playlist to all of them at the end of the video. This is our actual first project for Try It class. So if you go watch this, it's been a hot minute since I recorded it, but I have a feeling all the information that you need to register can be found in that one or learn all about it. And then this is another one where I used a past template from Try It to create this card with one of the suites that's front in the new catalog. So today I am going to be using Easter Joy, which is a fabulous suite, and I really wanted to show it to you, the pieces, because the catalog just does not do it justice. So we're going to make a real simple card with it today. Oh, I didn't know there was another color in there. Look at that. Sometimes what you learn when you take stuff out of the packaging. So it's only $92. So here's what I'm offering in January. If you purchase this suite for me for $92, then in early-ish February, you will get an online class, and I will send you the things that aren't included in the suite. So for instance, any of the background cardstock or the cardstock you need to stamp on, or any, if we use vellum or if we use something put through a folder, all of that will come to you. So you can complete 3 projects with me. 2 will be cards. You can see this little basket here makes a 3D thing that you can use for Easter, or any time that you might use a basket. You can keep using it in the spring, or you could put vegetables in it in the summer. You could make it a Christmas basket. So it's in an Easter set, but it doesn't mean it has to be an Easter basket, even though the set's called Easter Basket. The Easter Basket stamp set actually doesn't have an Easter basket stamp, but it's got real cute images, and I'll show you those in a second. Ribbon, embellishment, and then 2 things of paper. And it's really the paper that you need to see, because we've never really had, I'll show you the other one, this one first, because we've never really had anything like this paper before. They're both shiny. This one is the specialty paper, but they're both, like I said, they're both shiny. So this one has just some patterns. Look how pretty this one is. It's just different. It's got a glossy coat on it. It's obviously way thicker than Designer Series paper. Can you hear that? This one doesn't have 2 sides, just one. And it's got this really, but I forgot that I bought the St. Patrick's Day set. So I think I'll do a St. Patrick's Day card with this paper. So there's too much stamping, and I still don't feel all the way great. Or we didn't get our Christmas decorations down because my husband stopped feeling well as well. So I feel like my life's kind of overwhelming me at the moment. So here's the paper. Every side of it has, and again, it's thick. Listen, it's not our normal thickness of Designer Series paper. It is much thicker. But you can see it has like shiny bits. And here's the other side of that one. And I love the other sides of this paper. but I don't foresee ever using them because the shiny side is just fabulous. Look at this for like a birthday card. It would have even made a fun Happy New Year's card. And there's the other side, which could be used with the basket die. And then there's this one here. Again, several of them are not Easter-y. They wouldn't have to be used at Easter at all. And then I'll take this one out and we'll come back to it. This is a great spring paper. Some fun daffodils. And again, hopefully you're getting the shimmer. And I wish you could feel it because it's not glossy like our glossy cardstock used to be, but that would be the most similar thing that I would be able to tell you. And then this is just complete adorable paper here. But again, how can I not use the shiny side? I know sometimes we can cut them smaller. And this is very Easter paper because it's Easter eggs. And then another basket pattern on the back of that. And then the piece I'm going to use today, I have one of it left. So it's one of these ones that has the backgrounds. They've done these more often in lots of our designer series papers now. The back of this, I love, love, love it. And I tried to make it so I could use it, but it didn't work. So I cut these into 6. So when you cut them, they're 4 by 6, which 6 is too tall for standard size card, right? So I then went ahead and cut them. Let me show you a little stack of them that I make and come back in a couple of days because I have another card that I'm going to show you using some of the ones that I haven't used on this, but not with this set. So here are the dies. You can see that basket's a nice large size. It has a bow. It has the pieces that you thread inside of it. There's some grass, which can be in the basket. I was going to put it underneath my little guy on this card, but I didn't really have room for it. So here are my pieces. And then these are the 2 that when you come back, I will have another card made with those using a different set. So it's not really the mate. The other one that goes this direction is the one that's missing. So I am going to use this one here. And like I said, it's 4 by 6. So I've already trimmed this one down. It was when I was trying to see if I could perhaps get the back to fit. So you can see it cuts 4. If you cut them exactly where they go, this one I did not, obviously. So you want it to be panel size, which would be 4 by 5 1/4. But I also don't want to lose too much. I like the way this grass looks down here, so I'll lose a little bit of the clouds. I'm going to go a little bit bigger than 1/4. Just a fraction, that way I don't lose much of the clouds. Just the tippy top. And we keep most of this little raggedy edges. So here is our super easily made background. Couldn't be any easier. This would be a fun card to send to kids that are at college, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews, or to just make some fun scrapbook pages. So here is Shy Shamrock. And the other set that I'm going to use with it is the more religious, the one that has the church in it, because it works really well with the papers as well. So we have Shy Shamrock, and look, how easy is this? And see the fun shimmery parts. So I'm going to take, I have some scrap white and some balmy blue. I'm going to use my Memento. And on this one, we'll do, there's 3 different bunnies in the set. One looks like you could color him brown and he could be a chocolate bunny. So let's do this one. And then I went with Easter's on its way, because how much fun would that be to send to a college student or somebody that, you know, just family that you might not see at Easter. You could send it with some fun Easter candies once they're out, which I saw. I hardly left the house much of December, but I did see the one time that we went to the grocery that the Valentine candy is out. So Easter candy will be out shortly, I'm sure. And then here's the Easter egg, and I'm going to stamp it 3 times. And then we're just going to do a real quick color with the blends on these. So I have light smoky slate to color my little guy here, but I don't want him to be a gray bunny. I just want to use this kind of for some highlights. so he's not flat. So I'm going to barely trace around with the bullet tip, just around some of the edges. His little hands around his neck. And a little bit up here. Go a little bit further down just so he has a little bit of a patch up on his head. Reminds me of my cat. And then I'm going to take my color lifter, and I'm going to use the bullet tip as well so I can kind of control. I'm just going to blend those edges. So see how that's a line right now? Just kind of blend it. And it will let that light smoky slate kind of bleed over into the white, which just gives some shading. It kind of helps bring our little guy to life. And then I have my Pretty in Pink. I have that in dark and light. I don't know which one this is. Just color her in the ear a little bit and then the nose. That's all that little bunny needs. Isn't that cute? And then over here, just like you were decorating real Easter eggs, you can kind of just do whatever colors you want. I just chose the colors that were already in the paper. So this is the Pretty in Pink light. And here's the Pretty in Pink dark. And then I have Balmy Blue. And then I have Light Peach Pie. I didn't add the Shy Shamrock to it, and I think there's a yellow. I think Lemon Lolly is also in it. Because in the original piece of Designer Series paper I used, it was only the green and the pink. So I really just pulled those colors in, the blue to match the ribbon that's in the set, and then the what color? The peach pie to give me one more color. So I'm going to cut these out with my die cut machine. So let's build our little panel first. So this one's going to have to be different than my other one because the other one had space up here for the words. This one I'm going to put my words down here. So I'm going to start with those, and this time I'm going to do my words straight on. I'm going to take the ribbon. So this ribbon is Balmy Blue gingham ribbon, but it appears that only one side of it's scalloped. I didn't really notice that until I was gluing it on my card, and I thought, it looks like just one side is scalloped, which is kind of fun, but you have to make sure then that you want that your scallops are going the way you want. So on this one, I'm going to do my bow a little bit smaller than I did on my first one. Not a lot, but a little bit, because I don't want it to detract from the pretty grass down here that we've got going on. So I'm going to add just a little bit of adhesive right here where I want the bow to be. And then flip this over. My card's ready for it to be glued onto. I do love the back of this paper. Fold this over. It can be a little tighter. There we go. Pop this on here. So if you did it 4 by 6, you would have to trim a ½ inch down at least to get it to fit on a standard card front. But if you want the 1/4 inch all the way around to match the 4, then you do need to trim a little bit more off. Then let's grab my dimensionals, which are right here in front of my face. I'm going to add 2 on the back of this. Pop this here. And then I'm going to do my Easter Bunny. Let's do him there. And I'm going to use dimensionals with him. We didn't have a white Christmas. We had snow in December, and now I'm done. If it comes at Christmas, that's okay, but we had a very warm Christmas. I'm ready now for spring. That's about how much love I have for the cold weather. And it's not cold here right now, but it's most certainly not warm. So I'm going to add one of these back here. And then when I'm ever going to pop one up, I always look to see, you know, sometimes your dies don't cut perfectly. Like that one has a little bit of white up there. And so I'm just going to look at the 2 of these. And I think I like the way that one cut the best. So it's going to be the one that's on top. I'll put one over here by our little chick. And let's, not this one. So I don't want to go in the same way. Pull that back off there. Never press hard on any of your things until you're sure they are where you want them. And then apparently there's 3 colors of this. This is how I used them when I took them out of the package. But look, if we flip it, there's another color. And this one yellow wouldn't have really worked on my other one because I didn't use yellow, but this little chick will make these pull in super well. So there is an adorable little pink checkerboard egg. Put that one here, and then a balmy blue, and then one of the lemon lollies. And how simple, incredibly simple is this? It's adorable. So here's the one that I did with another background. So all of the backgrounds in this set you could use. 2 of them would go the other way because of the way the paper is, and then the 2 are the oval. But I do have plans for these 2 here. So there you go. If you're interested in taking my online class, once you purchase your suite, then you just head to my website or my email, and there will be a link for you to sign up to make sure that you get it. And again, that will come sometime early February. I always cross my fingers that the suite I choose for my free online class each month isn't going to be any part of it going back order. If it does, then I pause registration until it's back, assuming it's not back too far so it gets too close to whatever occasion it is. So if you know that this is the top of your list, I would get it sooner rather than later, just because we never know. Have a great one. Bye.